My name is Austin Glass. I am the founder and owner of AEG Real Estate based out of Woodtrace. And today I'm going to be doing my 30-day review. Every month I look at the market, do a review and send it out to my clients, but I have decided that I'm going to start doing these as an unedited video, so that way, one, you can kind of see what I'm looking at. You can ask for any of these resources yourself. You can go ahead and contact me through my website or YouTube channel, and I'll get you whatever information that you're looking for. But this will be helpful if you own in Woodtrace, get an idea of what's going on, the health of the market in our community specifically, and if you're looking to purchase in the neighborhood, kind of being able to see what they might expect to pay or look at as far as days on market, average price points. Overall, it looks pretty healthy to me. I'll kind of dive into the basic stats and then give you my insight on each of those. We are looking at 36 total listings in the last 30 days. That doesn't mean new listings. That includes everything that is terminated, pending, sold, expired, and active as well. And that's also option pending. So we have 22 active listings on the market. We have 4 homes sold in the last 30 days, and only 1 expired. Expired meaning that the contract that the agent had to list the property had run out. That does mean that the seller no longer has representation. Usually they get a ton of phone calls from realtors trying to get that listing. But I don't know the full answer on why that one expired. I was going to get in touch. It's actually one of our neighbors around the corner. I'm down on Knowlbridge, and see what's going on with that, so I'll post an update. But yeah, the 22 active listings, no need for alarm there. I've seen on the Facebook group that some people are worried about why do we have so many active listings. It's fairly natural. In the price point that we're in, being a mid to higher price point for Pinehurst, outside of, say, the luxury communities being in the $4 million range, Woodtrace is one of the higher priced communities in Pinehurst. So you generally have, I don't want to call it volatility, but you have some liquidity in those neighborhoods where you have people that have the means, the income, the money to be able to go and qualify and move to somewhere else that they want to be in. I know a lot of people that move out of here, it's usually due to work, moving for some sort of placement in a different area, a job movement, company movement, or family. Many people that are retiring are going and moving somewhere else. So I don't see any need for concern. The only thing that I've seen as like a negative of why some people have moved is the taxes. It's not necessarily because we have super high taxes or abnormally high taxes compared to somewhere else. It's more so that most people didn't use agents when they came in and purchased their homes brand new. And so some are listing them because their payments have increased $700-800 a month, some even more than that, because the original assessment that your taxes were based on were not based on what the home's value is. It was based on what the land value was. So when you hit that adjustment, if no one told you that was coming and it's your first time purchasing a home, that might come as a little bit of a shock. So I know that's some people's reason for moving. We have had 11 price reductions in the neighborhood over the last 30 days. Pretty standard. People are sellers are having to adjust their expectations. Really, we're not in 2020 or the pandemic market anymore. 2022 was really good. As rates increased, it's not necessarily that our home values or our market's crashing. We're seeing a correction. We were overinflated before. People were basically getting free money with their mortgages in the 2% and 3% range. So people were throwing money around trying to get into a house. We still have fairly low inventory as a market overall, but in Woodtrace we have a healthy, full inventory, homes to choose in all different price points, starting all the way down the $340,000 range, and going up to right now the highest is at $1,180,000, and that was also part of the price reductions over the last month or so. Any of these numbers you see here is days on market. If there's an asterisk next to it, that means that the home was taken off of the market in the last 90 days and relisted. That's usually a tactic used by agents to kind of refresh the stale listing. You kind of have like a 2-week span on most of the websites like HAR, Zillow, Realtor, Redfin. They use kind of an algorithm to pump out all of the listings in the first couple of weeks. And that's probably something for another video, but the reason that they do this is they're selling data. So they're getting your information or buyer's information through these listings by trying to schedule showings, and they're selling that as a lead to agents in the area. So they're always going to want the newest, freshest listings. So one of the ways to hack that algorithm on those for the benefit of your seller is to cancel or terminate that contract and relist the property. So don't get too concerned with seeing homes coming on and off the market. Average days on market's 100 days. I'm happy with that. I could see it probably getting down into the 70, 80 days on market range towards the end of the summer. If we see a rate reduction, people are going to start snapping up houses a little bit quicker, but you never know. During an election cycle, if you look historically, the market tends to slow down a little bit. Buyer confidence kind of lowers a little until it shakes out after the election. No matter what direction it goes, the market always picks back up, looking at historical data. So I think we'll see if we get a little reduction in rates, a tick up in our average sales price. I think we'll see a few more listings hit the market, maybe seeing somewhere in the high 20s range. But we'll see as far as on the next 30-day review where we're at with those. But average price point in here is $645,000. The average days on market was at 100. If we took out the highest days on market, which I believe for the last 30 days was 113 days, 289 days, then that would go down pretty significantly. That 100 would probably be down in the 60-day range. So please, if you're listing your home in here, work with an agent that's going to market your home correctly. If your home is vacant, stage the property, get professional photos, video. You should be doing a ton of advertising. Your agent should be doing a lot of paid advertising, getting it in front of the right people. Not everyone knows about the little enclave of Woodtrace, and we got a lot of great amenities. Make sure you leverage that in your marketing, because these homes should not be sitting on the market for 150 to 289 days. That is simply the home being overpriced, or something is an issue with product or promotion. It's always price, product, or promotion. Those are the only three things that affect selling a home. So hopefully this was helpful for you. I think we're in a good place as a community. I'm not leaving here anytime soon. If you have any questions or you want any of the resources or the data here, be happy to send it to you. Just reach out, and I will see you on the next 30-day review.